Hey everyone, it's Your Name, back with another important health topic. Today, we're diving deep into the world of liver disease. You know, I like to keep things real with you guys, and this is something we need to talk about. Your liver is a vital organ that performs over 500 essential functions like filtering toxins, storing energy, and aiding digestion. But what happens when it gets damaged? That's where things can get serious. Liver disease refers to any condition that affects the liver's structure or function. It's a bigger problem than you might think, affecting millions of people worldwide. So, let's break down the different types, causes, and symptoms to watch out for. Let's start by understanding the different types of liver disease out there. First up, we have hepatitis, which is inflammation of the liver. Hepatitis can be caused by viruses like hepatitis A, B, and C. Hepatitis A is usually spread through contaminated food and water, while hepatitis B and C are transmitted through blood and bodily fluids. Next, we have fatty liver disease, a condition where fat builds up in the liver. This is often linked to obesity, diabetes, and high cholesterol. Now, if fatty liver disease isn't addressed, it can progress to a more serious form called non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, NASH, which can lead to scarring and damage. Speaking of scarring, that brings us to cirrhosis. Cirrhosis occurs when the liver is severely scarred, making it difficult for it to function properly. This can be a result of long-term liver damage from conditions like hepatitis or chronic alcohol abuse. And then there's liver cancer. Liver cancer can develop as a primary cancer in the liver itself, or it can spread to the liver from other parts of the body. It's often diagnosed in the later stages, making it more challenging to treat. Finally, we have genetic disorders, such as hemochromatosis and Wilson's disease. Hemochromatosis causes the body to absorb too much iron, which can build up in the liver and other organs. Wilson's disease, on the other hand, leads to an excess of copper in the liver and brain. Now that you know about the different types of liver disease, let's talk about what causes them. As we discussed, viral infections like hepatitis A, B, and C are major culprits. These viruses can lead to inflammation and damage to the liver cells. Another common cause is alcohol abuse. Excessive alcohol consumption over time can overwhelm the liver, leading to fatty liver disease, alcoholic hepatitis, and eventually cirrhosis. Speaking of fatty liver disease, it's not always caused by alcohol. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, is often linked to obesity, insulin resistance, and high cholesterol. These factors can disrupt the liver's ability to process fats properly, leading to fat accumulation. Autoimmune disorders, where the body's immune system attacks its own tissues, can also target the liver. Conditions like autoimmune hepatitis and primary biliary cholangitis fall under this category, and let's not forget about genetics. As we mentioned earlier, genetic disorders like hemochromatosis and Wilson's disease can disrupt the liver's normal function and lead to serious complications. Lastly, exposure to certain medications, toxins, and chemicals can also damage the liver. It's always important to be aware of the potential side effects of any medications you're taking and to avoid contact with harmful substances. Now let's talk about the symptoms of liver disease. It's important to remember that early-stage liver disease often doesn't cause any noticeable symptoms. That's why it's crucial to see your doctor for regular checkups, especially if you have any risk factors. However, as liver disease progresses, you might start experiencing symptoms like jaundice. Jaundice is a yellowing of the skin and eyes caused by a buildup of bilirubin in the blood. Bilirubin is a yellow pigment that's produced during the breakdown of red blood cells. Normally, the liver removes bilirubin from the blood, but if the liver is damaged, bilirubin can build up and cause jaundice. Another common symptom is fatigue. The liver plays a vital role in energy metabolism, so when it's not functioning properly, you might feel tired and weak. This fatigue can be persistent and interfere with your daily activities. Abdominal pain, particularly in the upper right abdomen where the liver is located, is another red flag. This pain can be dull or sharp, and it might be accompanied by bloating and a feeling of fullness. You might also experience digestive issues like nausea, vomiting, and loss of appetite. The liver produces bile, a fluid that helps digest fats. If the liver is damaged, bile production can be affected, leading to these digestive problems. Changes in urine and stool color can also signal liver problems. Dark urine and pale stools can occur when bilirubin builds up in the blood and is excreted in the urine instead of the stool. And finally, itchy skin is a surprisingly common symptom of liver disease. This itchiness is caused by the buildup of bile salts in the blood, which can irritate the skin. So there you have it. A closer look at liver disease. It's a serious condition, but the good news is that early detection can make a world of difference. Remember, your liver is a silent warrior working tirelessly behind the scenes. Early detection is key. If you notice any signs, don't ignore them. Your liver works hard. Take care of it. Listen to your body, be aware of the risks, and get regular checkups. Stay tuned for tips on natural ways to support liver health. We'll be discussing diet, lifestyle changes, and more in our next video. Until then, stay healthy and take care of your amazing liver.